Sabri Suby joins me now in the studio.
I really look at business as an incredible vehicle to really make good and make change in the world.
Over time, most marketers are aware now of funnels and how best to use them. Do you think there's a danger that consumers are cottoning on to, the whole lead magnet thing, the compelling offer, obviously not a Godfather offer, but do you think they're not so much dead, but do they need to be reinvented, or is that how you differentiate, by using your Godfather offer?
No, I think that it's a timeless strategy. So I think it will work in 150 years from now. The same strategy will still be working. Because if you just look at the market, right, and where the market's at right now, like in Australia, obviously these numbers have been dramatically accelerated because of COVID and lockdowns and people's inability to buy, in person. But e-commerce, accounts for, around 8 to 9% of total commerce, right? In Australia. I think in the UK, it's probably close to around 17%.
I'd agree, yeah.
Right? But 84 to 95% of all transactions start online. So if that's where, 90% of the transactions begin, right? But they don't take place on there, then you just have to look at fundamentally why that happens. And it's because people are in search of information, right? And the reason that a high value content offer works so well is because it provides the information to the burning problem that your market is searching for. That's why they're online, literally by definition on a search engine, searching for information, right?
It's that simple, right?
So it's like people like to overcomplicate it and think it's about this and it's about that. It's like I have taken businesses from, doing barely nothing in revenue to $25 million a year in 18 months with one two-step funnel, a free report and a Godfather offer. And then there's all these people on the internet showing you these ridiculous funnels that are 150 steps.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, I'll just eat your lunch every day because you're focused on the technology, not the psychology of your market. So, I think if you're putting together a shitty little lead magnet and it's thinly veiled and it's got no value, and then you don't make a compelling offer and you're more focused on the technology rather than the psychology, you're more focused on how to say things than what to say, then yeah, it will. You'll have a tough time and you can funnel hack somebody all that you want and try to recreate what they're doing. But unless you fundamentally understand down to the marrow of your market, none of that stuff's gonna work, because the technology is the delivery vehicle to deliver the psychological, warfare that takes place with turning attention into money.
I think that's one of your differentiators, isn't it? You focus on the psychology, not the technology. You say that, basically your channel or platform agnostic. It doesn't really matter what you're doing.
Yeah, because I can move into any market and any traffic channel, and I can take over that traffic channel for my market because I'm focused on the things that aren't going to change, right? The internet is so fast moving. There's so many emerging advertising platforms. What used to work on Google 5 years ago no longer works today. What worked on Facebook a year ago no longer works today. And instead of mindlessly focusing on those things that are forever changing and that I don't get any compounding dividends paid to me throughout my life because they've changed and the half-life of those skills are very short, I focus on the things that aren't going to change, which is the human psychology and the human condition.
Yeah.
And I don't care what the advertising platform is going to be in 10 years. I know that with the skills that I have, I will be able to go in there and wipe the floor with whoever is on that. People want to overcomplicate it all they can, right? At the end of the day, it's about getting eyeballs, getting attention on yourself and on your business and on your offers and landing pages. And then after you've been able to do that, it's then about solving the problems that that market has better than anybody else in that market in a more compelling way. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. We're dropping a video like this almost every single day on YouTube. And if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments box below with hashtag HeySabri, and I'll do my best to get in there and get that answered.